Hello and welcome back to Foxy TV, episode 144. In this episode, we are going to take you to an install with a unique floor plan.
Brought in to make sure every room and every space has a purpose.
We're going to hear Jake and Phoebe's thoughts on pricing.
A deliberate about where we sit in the market with our competitors and our pricing.
And we'll get a quick operational update from Jake.
Everything's still running smoothly and happening as it should be, but it's definitely made it a bit tougher.
We're going to start things off styling the home with a unique floor plan, a multi-million dollar home in Floorplan.
All right, Cassie, so where are we? What are we doing here?
Today we are in a very, very grand house in Flower. So this one, they got us into style because it has a very unique floor plan. It's obviously very, very grand, but it also has lots of separate little wings to it. So we pretty much were brought in to make sure every room and every space has a purpose, and that it's obvious to the potential buyers what each purpose is. So there's a library, there's a gym, there's a cinema room, 5 bedrooms, sauna, it's got it all. So this is the kitchen and family room. So as you can see from the floor plan, it's pretty much a totally separate wing. With totally separate entrances as well. So we just had to make sure that every room had a purpose and kind of fit its purpose for what each space was.
Just before we broke for holidays, I asked Jake and Phoebe about our prices and how they think about them. So if you run your own business, I think you'll find this discussion useful.
We were having so many jobs book in with long lead times, we hadn't adjusted our pricing for the full 4 years that we've been operational. Our pricing was initially set off the way that it was basically we hire the furniture plus 30%, so based off that. So we did adjust it. We did a minor adjustment. Obviously, we've got more staff, all the staff had pay rise, all those sort of things. So you've got to account for those. So we increased our prices by around like the $200 mark. Our packages went up by about $100. And that was, it didn't make a dent. It didn't make any difference.
From a demand point of view.
From how many jobs that we're booking in and all that sort of thing. No one even questioned anything. So, yes, we are busy, and yes, you do bring it in as a sort of a way to sort of waylay those ones that are booking in, those sorts of things, except it didn't actually have an impact.
But at the same time, I guess we are deliberate about where we sit in the market with our competitors and our pricing. So that's probably going to be the most important factor. We're always thinking about pricing, particularly, like I said, we kind of tested that and it worked without any issues. But at the same time, we don't want to go beyond that point where it's accessible for people. And we know where some of the more expensive competitors sit, and we want to make sure that we're well below that.
And to finish off the episode, I caught up with Jake in the warehouse yesterday at the end of the day, just to see how everything was going.
Hi Jake, Wednesday afternoon, been a big few days? It has, it's been hot, muggy, bit of rain, so it's been tough. Had a few big jobs and some jobs where we've done a little bit of storage for the clients or the home sellers, where we've put their furniture into the garage or storage sheds, so they just make the days a bit tougher.
And how many installs this week?
Oh, usually I know the answer to this. It was probably around 15, I think.
All right.
Something like that, so 15 to 17.
And how many for the month? Do you know those numbers?
No,
Yeah.
I'm not prepared. I've been in the truck too many days, so.
That's fair enough.
Yeah, no, it's been tough. We've had one guy in to help us out because we've been a little bit stretched from the team point of view. Four people isolating at different times since the start of the year already, including a couple of the boys in the logistics team. So we've made it work though. I've been in, yourself, Cody, you've been in, and yeah, we've had another person come and help us out as well. So everything's still running smoothly and happening as it should be, but it's definitely made it a bit tougher.
And that's it for episode 144. Thank you so much for watching. We've got a big episode lined up next week, so we'll catch you back here then.